That's gonna be it for me. You guys, this next comic, oh yeah, I'm so excited. She is so funny. You see her perform all over town. She's super hilarious on Instagram and TikTok as well. So please put your hands together and welcome Dana Joy Siegelstein.
Guys, give it up for Veronica and Sam! I had a sticker. I was mounting myself with it. Picture me with a sticker. Not on my boobs, you freak. Said it's date night. I'm staying out of trouble. Okay, you guys, let's kick it off. So when I first started doing stand-up, they were like, you have to move the mic stand before you start performing. It's very good etiquette. It's how you let the audience know that you're about to perform. And I was like, that is really good etiquette. It's kind of like bringing a hair tie to a blowjob. Like if your hair is everywhere, you could still get the job done. But the gorgeousness of having the hair tie, it's like, I'm not here to play. We're on the clock. I was on the phone with my local Gen Z representative the other night. Do you guys all have one? You could borrow mine. It's like a mail order bride system. She's my cousin though. But she's in 9th grade and I feel like all I want from her is for her to like accept me, and it's incredibly difficult. Like as someone whose parents accepted her way too quick, I wasn't even given a challenge. So for her, she makes me work hard. And so we're on the phone and she's telling me that a lot of her friends, I'll like be her. Like picture me, but like hotter. Dana, a lot of my friends have been giving Hawk Tuah. So like I stay with the trends, like I have Twitter, regardless of my political affiliation. And like I don't know what that means. Like I know that this blonde girl went on camera and was like, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah, you know? And like I don't like giving head because I'm Jewish, but like it's not kosher. So I'm like, do I take it further? And I'm not going to. Hold your horses. So she's like, they're all giving Hawk Tuah, and I'm like, excusez-moi, what are you talking about? She's like, well, we don't really say blowjob anymore. We just say like giving Hawk Tuah. And I'm like, is this what we've come to? I just feel like generation after generation, it gets worse, and then it gets better, and then it gets worse, and then it gets better. Like each brain cell kind of skips a generation. Like you had my generation that was like sniffing cinnamon back in the day. Like, oh, you thought I was gonna say cocaine, you millennial? No, like literally like let's snort cinnamon and then throw up. And we're like, yeah, I love that. But what if we recorded it? And it's like, that's such a good idea, my king. And then we were like, okay. Have you guys heard of this thing called like ALS? And I'm like, yeah, my friend's uncle had that. And they're like, yeah, so here's this thing. We can get half naked and pour ice on us, and people will be like, that's a good Samaritan. And I was like, I was born in the exact right generation. Like, do you guys have a video of you doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? Yeah? Do you want to like talk about, did you do it because you were like, this is for a good cause? Or was 98% of you like, I look hot?
I definitely didn't think I looked hot, but I wanted to.
I love that, and the hope that you have has inspired everyone here tonight. What's your name?
Sophia.
Zofia with a Z?
Yes.
Zo. Wait guys, I was at dinner tonight. True story, I'm that off the cuff. And look at my insane shoes. My friend goes, "Oh my God, those shoes." And I was like, "I know, they're Italian." She was like, "No, there's a poodle wearing Crocs." So, and I'm like, "But are they Italian?" And they weren't, dumb cunt. So my generation is snorting cinnamon, posing like a baddie. And I know you're like, "Dina, what was your video?" Well, I was living in an apartment complex at the time, so I didn't really have a backyard. It was communal. So I was like, "Mom, come out here." She's like, "I'm trying to make money. I'm a single mom." And I'm like, "Come out here. I have a bucket ready for you." So I'm in like my sports bra that has no padding. And I was like skinny at the time, but like I didn't realize that I was skinny. And like I miss those days. Yeah, right? What's your name? Zofia? Are you Zelda? Oh no, Sage. Wait. Oh wait, no, Zage.
Zoe.
You're kidding me. Zeke, is there a Zeke? I feel a Zeke. Okay, that cheesecake looks so good. Zosha. So I feel like the brain cells kind of skip the generation. So it's like me snorting cocaine, cinnamon, ALS, and then it's like the generation below me is like fighting for their lives for reproductive rights for women. They are like smashing the glass ceiling, like doing everything in their power to make everything better for everyone moving forward. And then the generation below them has like calmly changed the word blowjob to Haktua. This is what we have to look forward to. People are always asking me. It's just like a bit, like they're not always asking me. People are always asking me. Like it's like, oh my God, enough. They're always like, "Dana, you're so funny. Did you get that from your mom or from your dad?" And it's crazy because I actually got it from both of them because they both contributed to the divorce. I feel like their downfall was my uprising. Picture almost like a pyramid. When the king and queen fell, the Joker rose. And a star was born. In the shallow. In the zone. I had no idea that my parents were getting divorced. Like, my mom told me, a couple months prior to them breaking the news, they were like, "So Dad's gonna start sleeping in the basement." And any normal person would be like, "Yo, soy, I think that's a problem." But they told me it was because he snored. And if you've heard my dad snore, you would summon that motherfucker to the basement way sooner than when a divorce was on the rise. Like, it didn't shock me at all. But so when they told me that they were getting a divorce, I had this same reaction that I had when my friends recently threw me a surprise party. They told me and I was like, "Wait, how long has everyone known about this?" Everyone knew but me? The guy at the bagel store was like, "Yeah." He's been sleeping in the basement. And I'm like, "Because of his snoring." So bad. Did you guys write any paper? Okay, this is like niche, but did you guys ever write a thesis or a paper about something that you were passionate about because you had to in like middle school, high school, or college? Big range. Z Anthony, do you want to give me one? Oh, does anyone remember theirs? Oh, really? Okay, that's fine. I'll take it from here. It's okay. It's okay. So, I wrote mine on how social media has a negative influence on body image. I was in high school. I do feel like my invite to Ellen got denied because they were scared of what I knew. They didn't even care. They were like, Dana, you could have written about something else, like how fast food is dangerous. And it's like, babes, that's why we have the documentary Super Size Me. Did you guys have to watch that like 19 times? They're like, this is why eating fast food is bad. And this guy is just shoving his asshole with McWhoopers. And I'm like, oh, okay, I would do that. Like, that guy, he died, but I do feel like he would have gone viral on TikTok. Like, he missed his chance. Anyways, the point of this is, I'm like, in the arms. I feel like this is calling me. So, I wish that I had written mine on, like, the system of women in Ubers. Because if you've ever witnessed all women getting into an Uber, it's a case study. I don't have too much time left and I don't want to rush it because that would be unfair to me. But I'll quickly do this. You know, I don't know if everyone can say this, but my Uber driver got into a car accident with my friends in the car a couple weeks ago. I know, it's crazy. And the craziest part, the reason why, he was looking at these. How many people can say that, Zozasha? He fully was like, and then swerved, and it was so awkward, and I was like, do you have the dash cam footage? Can you imagine that insurance call? They're like, what was the problem here? And he's like, you don't understand. She looks like a B, but it's triple D's. And that's my motherfucking time. Give it up for Hudson!
Keep it going for Dana! All right. It is time. It is time for our final comic of the night, our hot set. What Sam is bringing to